When did you realize other kids weren't scared at home? The 3 cigarette burns on my upper arm started throbbing during English class. My stepdad gave me those marks last week because I knocked over his coffee mug. He put cigarettes out on my skin 3 times while my mom stood in the doorway filing her nails. Make sure you do it somewhere her shirt covers, she told him. I lived in a house where my parents spent more time throwing things at each other than speaking in actual sentences. My stepdad went through a 12-pack of beer every single day, and my mom started drinking wine before lunch. After school, my new friend Sarah invited me over to her house to finish our history presentation. When I got there, it felt like I was entering a different dimension. Her dad was making pasta sauce from scratch. You're not allergic to anything, right? He asked when he saw me. My body went stiff when he picked up a knife, but he just started chopping tomatoes and humming. Sarah complained while we worked. My dad texts me every 2 hours to check where I am. It's so annoying. I wanted to tell her that meant he actually loved her, but I just nodded. Her mom came home with art supplies. I saw these and thought of you, sweetie, she said, then sat down and asked about our day, like the answer actually mattered. They asked about our presentation and Sarah's college essay and her brother's science fair. They never even said anything about how we were ungrateful leeches. When Sarah's mom mentioned she needed to study more for her math test, Sarah rolled her eyes. I dug my fingernails into my palms until they bled because I wanted to shake her and tell her how lucky she was. My stepdad told me I was too stupid to be anything but a failure at least 3 times a week. After dinner, her parents looked at our poster. This is excellent work. Good job, girls, her dad said. Then he insisted on driving me home. When we pulled up, his hands gripped the steering wheel so tight that his knuckles turned white. I was super embarrassed because there was cardboard covering the broken windows and trash all over our yard. The garage door had fist-sized dents all over it. I should walk you to the door, he said quietly. Before I could answer, we heard glass shatter inside, followed by my mother's voice. I wish I had never met your bald ass. Sarah's dad was already opening his car door when my stepdad stumbled out onto the front porch. His shirt was covered in blood and he had a beer bottle in his hand. Who the hell are you? He yelled at Sarah's dad. More crashing came from inside. Sarah's dad pulled out his phone. I'm calling the police, he said. My stepdad threw the beer bottle and it exploded on the driveway between us. Get off my property. That's when my mom appeared in the doorway holding a kitchen knife. Her words were so slurred I could barely understand her. Ugh, why did he bring that thing back? Sarah's dad stepped in front of me and I watched him actually dial 911. My stepdad lunged forward and Sarah's dad caught his arm. Don't touch me, my stepdad screamed. Then he looked at me with pure hatred. We're about to get in trouble and it is all your fault. Everything is always your fault. My mom was crying now, still holding that knife. I should have left you at a fire station, she said. My stepdad tried to run back inside, but he was too drunk and fell on the porch steps. My mom dropped the knife and ran to help him, falling and screaming about how I'd ruined everything. Sarah's dad kept his hand on my shoulder the entire time. It's okay, you're safe now, he kept saying. You're safe. 2 police cars pulled up and the officers rushed toward my parents. One of them wrapped a blanket around my shoulders and started asking me questions, while another officer pulled my stepdad's hands behind his back. That night destroyed every lie I'd told myself about how all parents were like mine. I moved in with my aunt 2 states away within a week. I started therapy and slowly learned what healthy families actually looked like. Sometimes I still flinch when someone picks up a knife to cook dinner, but I'm getting better.